What were we saying?
Don't worry about it. Something stupid. You realize the sound is going to be unusable for this, right?
Oh yeah. What are you talking about? The sound's gonna be great.
Sounds fine. Don't sweat it.
Here we are at a rest stop.
Stopping to rest.
Stopping to rest on our way to Charlotte and Vizart. It's about just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Raleigh said this was the most sunlight he's seen in like, what, 3 or 4 weeks?
Months, maybe.
Couple months. Raleigh's like the definition of a night owl. And here's...
Yeah, Raleigh... I imagine Raleigh goes to sleep about 2 hours before I wake up.
Yeah.
Every day. About 6:15, 6:30.
Nah, I go to sleep at like 8 in the morning.
Oh, so you go... So 2 hours after I've woken up, you're going to bed.
You usually see Ash off the work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, there's the Chariot, Cameron Mobile. We squeezed into.
Are you rolling?
So here we are on the highway heading down to Charlotte and Vizart and the Heroes Con. We were just discussing road movies because we're on the road and we love movies.
And road movies, I like road movies is a very cool kind of subgenre of film because a road movie can be a comedy, it could be a love story, it could be a horror movie. A road movie is
could be a stiff drink.
It could be a stiff drink. There should be a drink called the road movie. I don't know what it would be in it, but there'd be some triple sec in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But yeah. So we were doing some research, found out some classic road movies. So any fans of road movies out there, we're gonna give you a lot of choices. A lot of them are really obvious, but we'll try to talk about a couple of more obscure ones, or maybe some ones you haven't seen in a while, or maybe some you never even heard of. So, Raleigh, won't you
So I noticed...
give us some road movies?
I'm looking at this list that you came out with. Do I see Repo Man on there?
No, and I said like between the three of us, we'll find a lot because Stand By Me, I would say qualifies as a road movie also, but it's not on there.
Well, it's a walking.
That was a Train Tracks movie.
Yeah, but I think it fits the bill. They're moving and just kind of, talking as they're traveling. They're just traveling a few miles on foot, but I think it qualifies.
So,
Repo Man, yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, yeah, that's a great movie. I watch that movie any day. Death Race 2000 would be a great movie. I consider that a road movie. It's cross country. I'd say Cannonball Run.
But on Death Race, but specify which ones they should watch because there's a bunch of them.
Death Race 2000, the original one from the late 70s, and Death Race 2050 that just came out this year, I think.
Okay.
That is really fucking good. It's on Netflix right now.
And Roger Corman did that one just like the original, and Malcolm McDowell.
Malcolm McDowell plays the president in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I would say Roadside Prophets would be up there for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, John Doe and Adam Horowitz.
Yeah, from the Beastie Boys.
MCA.
That was really good.
John Cusack and David Carradine are in there.
Yeah. John Cusack plays the legendary Ditch and Dine, Dine and Dash Bandit.
Yeah, Dine and Dash Bandit. Yeah.
It's pretty great.
It's a really good movie.
Let's see, another that you didn't put on your list, maybe with the Doom Generation. That movie's definitely one to see if you haven't seen it.
Which one is that?
Doom Generation.
Doom Generation, okay.
Rose McGowan and James Duvall.
Yeah, it's definitely not for squeamish folks, though.
Right.
Who's the director of that? He's the guy who did...
Craig Araki.
Greg Araki.
He also did,
Totally Fucked Up.
Totally Fucked Up. But he also did another road movie.
The Living End.
The Living End, yes.
Yeah.
And it's like gay, Bonnie and Clyde. Louise.
Yeah,
I'm assuming Thelma and Louise is on the list.
yeah.
Okay. I'm also guessing my pick was for all time. I got two. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is on that list.
that's
All
on the
right.
list.
Very nice.
So like, and really, if you don't know about Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, you've been nowhere.
Yeah.
You've never traveled outside of your.
If you haven't seen that
Front
this
yard.
Thanksgiving, sit down or with the family and watch that movie.
I think it comes on TV like every Thanksgiving.
And that's one holiday. Like, there's not a lot of Thanksgiving movies.
Yeah.
There's that one and Home for the Holidays.
Yeah.
They're both fantastic. But Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
But my other pick, less obvious, would be Midnight Run.
That's on the list.
You got it on there?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, Charles Grodin.
Charles Grodin.
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro, yeah.
It's a good dark comedy. It's a buddy movie. It's a road movie. It's there's some action in there, some gunfire. It's a good movie.
So you got Pee-wee's Big Adventure on the list.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure,
Yeah.
I think, is like the definition of a great road movie, and that like pretty much the entire plot, like once the plot kicks in, the entire movie is him on the road, like, and he has like a specific goal. You know, he's trying to find his bike and just meeting quirky, colorful characters along the way.
Meeting Large Marge and
Large Marge.
trying to get to the basement in the Alamo.
There is no basement in the Alamo. And Jan Hooks' brilliant little cameo as the tour guide.
Shout out to our sponsor, Food Lion.
And on the subject of Pee-wee's Big Adventure, shout out to the late great Phil Hartman. Who co-wrote it.
Yep.
And has a little bit part at the end. He's the interviewer, interviewing Francis.
Magic Mr. Hartman. What else is on the list?
Oh, what else I got? I got Vanishing Point on the list here.
Vanishing Point.
Vanishing Point.
And
Fantastic movie.
Broken Flowers and Darjeeling Limited for some little indie movies there.
Yeah, Broken
Nice.
Flowers, if you haven't seen it. Jim Jarmusch with Bill Murray, Sharon Stone, I think. Is it Tilda Swinton or
Yep,
Kate Blanchett?
I think
One of
Tilda's
them's
in there. One of them's in there.
Damn it,
Oh,
and here's the
nice.
traffic.
I see you put Straight Story on.
The Straight Story. That is I love that movie. I'm not gonna say it's David Lynch's best movie, but in a weird way, it's kind of my favorite David Lynch movie because there's nothing at all apart from Harry Dean Stanton being in the movie for 5 minutes. There's nothing in that movie that would make you believe that it was a David Lynch movie.
Yeah.
It was rated G. It's an old man who finds out that his brother is dying, and he wants to go visit him one last time because they haven't spoken in years, but he can't drive, so he drives his riding lawnmower, you know, like 300 or 400 miles to see his brother. And it's based on a true story. Like, they took some liberties, but that actually happened. Good dude rode a riding lawnmower to go see his brother one last time.
It's a great little movie that I don't think enough people know about.
No.
Let's see, what else you got on here? Dumb and Dumber,
Dumb and
always fun.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber is a great road movie. It's another one that like fits the bill of a road movie where like they just introduce the characters and then 10 minutes later they're on the road, and that's the majority of the movie.
All right, I see you got Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
Oh, brother, nice.
And I'd say, and in the vein of Old Brother Where Art Thou, you got to mention Sullivan's Travels, because that's where the
Definitely.
name Old Brother Where Art Thou came from.
That movie is fun.
And in case you haven't noticed, we've hit traffic. We're almost at a complete dead stop.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a road trip without us being stopped in our lanes, and then in the other lane, traffic flowing freely, a la Office Space. Yes, that's happening right now.
I mean, that's true. I think we would be remiss if we didn't mention it's a mad world.
Yep.
Or and also in that same vein, I would say The Great Race
The Great Race.
with Tony Curtis, Natalie Wood, Peter Falk.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And
movie.
then Rat Race.
Rat Race
Would
is
love
another
it.
one. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a callback to those those types of movies. Oh god, to John Lovitz, Seth Green, Cuba Gooding Jr., Whoopi Goldberg, John Cleese.
Cleese is in there. That's right.
Yeah, that's a great cast. That movie has an amazing cast.
So what are we forgetting? What are we leaving off?
Oh, the Muppet movie.
The Muppet movie.
The original Muppet movie.
The original Muppet movie.
Probably my favorite road movie. And it's just like, it was one of the first movies I ever saw in a theater as a little kid. I was a huge fan of The Muppet Show. If you just wanted to, like, a glimpse of, like, late 70s comedy, you should watch The Muppet Show, because you got Richard Pryor, Steve Martin, Dom DeLuise, Carol Kane, like that. The cameos in that movie are unreal. Richard Pryor, so good. And then you got the old guard of comedy, like Milton Berle. I think Bob Hope is in there. Yeah, classic, great movie.
Great movie, great songs.
Yeah, great songs.
Great songs.
They got do we have The Road? Is The Road in
The
there?
Road.
I figured that'd be kind of like a no-brainer to have The Road.
It was too much of a no. It was such a no-brainer. I forgot to put it
on there. Ironically enough, not Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
not a good road trip picture. No,
but a great movie.
I will say, I want to throw in there one of my favorite movies of all time, The Hitcher.
The Hitcher
with Rutger Hauer,
C. Thomas Howell, Jennifer Jason Leigh.
That was great. Nice trip cross country, or not a cross country trip anybody would want to take.
Yeah, and that's
but still a good movie.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying about the genre of road trip. Is like, there you go. There's like an intense horror film.
Yeah,
you know, but it's a good road movie.
All right. So since we're heating up here because we lost AC because we're filming, we're gonna get one more to take us home, Raleigh.
Vacation.
Yeah!
Vacation.
How can you have a list of road movies without Vacation?
Without Vacation. You can't, and we didn't.
John Hughes, this perfect cast. You got Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo, a very young Anthony Michael Hall.
Was that Christy Brinkley? Was it
Christy Brinkley? Is the
girl in the Ferrari.
The girl in the car.
Yeah.
You got a little cameo by John Candy.
Yep. John Candy right there.
Don't forget Randy Quaid.
No, he's not in the first one. Yes, he is. Oh, shit. Yeah. How did I forget that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, and Randy Quaid's daughter in that movie, Jane Krakowski, as everybody knows, it went on to be on Ally McBeal and 30 Rock and The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Yep.
And they had that one line that, like, they've dubbed it ever since then. Like, they changed the line where she's bragging to her cousin about knowing how to French kiss, and she's like,
Dad says I'm the best.
But Dad says I'm the best. Now, when they show that movie on TV, it's my math teacher says I'm the best.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so we're chugging along here, trying to work our way down to Charlotte. We're gonna.
Looks like the traffic's hopefully thinning up.
We might start picking it up, but we're definitely gonna turn on the AC.
Yeah.
So that means we're gonna turn off the camera.
Yeah. So.
That's Matinee Prices. There's Raleigh over there. Cameron over here. I'm holding the camera all nice and steady, and we'll talk to you soon.
Two-lane blacktop.
Two-lane blacktop.
Easy rider.
Keep eating cereal. Yeah, I'll see you.
It's the Baxter Show.
It's the Baxter Show.